Joe is here.
Hello everyone. Welcome back to Storm Shadow 75. I'm Shane, and on this episode we are going to be taking a look at the heavy artillery Roadblock. All right, so before we get into checking out Roadblock and all of his accessories and everything, I just want to say once again thank you to everybody who has stayed with this channel and that are still watching the videos. Guys, thank you very much. I really appreciate you guys hanging in there, especially since I was sick with COVID and all that stuff. Anyway, I don't want to get into that. I got into that with the last video. I want to get on to some bigger and better things. I just wanted to say though, before we get started, and that is, please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment down below in the comments, and that will help my channel to grow a little bit better, and that way I can keep doing these videos for everybody. And I'm hoping, and I really do hope you guys are enjoying this. I really hope you guys are enjoying what I'm doing here. I enjoy putting these videos up for you guys. Like I said, now that I'm better, I'm going to try to do a lot more. So please, once again, like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment down below, and that will help YouTube get these videos out there a lot better with their algorithm. So with all that being said, let's take a look at Heavy Artillery Roadblock. I'm very excited about this figure. This is the Roadblock that I've been waiting for, considering that Roadblock is one of my all-time favorite G.I. Joe characters. I love them in the cartoon. I love this action figure right here. Not that there was anything wrong with the first one that was sent out, but this here is my Roadblock right here. This one right here. So he doesn't come with Ma Dukes, but that's fine too. You know, hey, gotta change it up, because you know, change is the spice of life. So with all that being said, let's get into his accessories that he comes with. So Roadblock comes with his little helmet here. So as you can see, it's just a standard green helmet with some hard plastic straps are just painted black. And then he has I guess this is supposed to be, I don't know, some kind of insignia or something that goes there. I don't know. A phone maybe. Who knows. But anyway, it's pretty cool. I like it. I like it. It's a great throwback to the vintage, you know, toy. So moving on, and then he has his sidearm, and it's just painted in a standard green, as you can see. You know, it would have been cool to put a little silver here, maybe, you know, a little bit of color on the handle, maybe on the hammer of the gun itself. But anyways, it's done very nice. Very nice. I like it. You can see the clip. You can see the chamber right here, which would have been nice if they would have painted that a little silver. Really nice. Really nice. There's a hole in the front. I guess if, you know, if they make blast effects, you'll be able to plug something in there. So that's pretty cool. Overall, it's a nice little sculpt for his sidearm. And then he comes with this Gatling gun, minute gun, whatever you want to call it, as I hold it upside down. And it's all painted green as well. And then, you know, as you can see, you know, you have, it looks like some springs there, a little bit of detail. The handle in the back, handle in the front. The turret turns. So that's pretty cool that they added that in there. And there's some holes there for some blast effects. So I guess if you have some blast effects from third party or whatever, you can put them in there from another figure, as long as they fit. You know, that's pretty neat. And then he has the ammo drum. And the ammo drum, as you can see, has this slide peg here, and that slides right in here. And it's just a standard round green ammunition drum, if I can get my hands out of the way. That's it. So as you can see, it only slides on one way, so it slides on this way. So with me looking into the camera, I do believe that's the way. Yep, slides right on there. Boom. And there it is, man. There is his new Ma Dukes. Like I said, it's not the original one, which would have been cool. But hey, this is cool too. I mean, I like it. I think it's awesome. I think this is the same gun that comes with Breaker. I did not get Breaker. You know, I know he comes with the cycle and all that stuff, but I never, you know, Breaker wasn't one of my forte. I'm actually waiting for them to actually make another, you know, the original Storm Shadow or the Crimson Twins, you know, Quick Kick, you know, Freedom along with Spirit. That would be cool. I mean, hey, where are those guys? I mean, we got Barbecue, you know, this is what, the 4th Roadblock, I do believe. Anyway, whatever. I'm glad that they made this Roadblock. So let's get on with it. I know a lot of people already reviewed this figure, but this is my figure, and I got him, and I wanted to review him. So, all right, here he is. I mean, look at the head sculpt. Fabulous, fabulous head sculpt. I like it. And you know, the funny thing is that you could, you know, well, not funny, but the cool thing is, I should say, is that you could pop this head off and you could put it on the other one if you want to, which was the later on in the series outfit, the first Roadblock that came out. So it's cool. I mean, really, really cool. Great detail in the face. As you can see, there's no tattoo on this arm, which is great. So, yeah. So taking a look at this guy here, like I said, you know, the face sculpt is great. The detail in his t-shirt is great. I do believe it's a different body sculpt. His arms do not go down because of the, you know, this under here, because he's a big guy, and so which therefore, you know, his arms are not going to go down. These straps, I do believe you could probably remove this if you wanted to. I'm not going to try to. It's cool the way it comes all the way down the back. They do move, so you can adjust them on him. Really, really nice paint sculpt. These pants are reused from the original Roadblock, if I'm not mistaken, and they just took the gold off the boots. If I'm wrong, somebody will probably say something, but yeah, I mean, fabulous, fabulous figure. Paint sculpt, the camouflage going through his shirt, really, really nice. Very, very vintage of the original. All right, so getting into articulation. You know, he has a bit of a head tilt. His head can look up really far. I mean, that's really good. You know, and he can look down that far, which is really good. You know, he has an ab crunch. He can move that far forward. He can move that far back. So, and that's another thing too. He has this lower ab, not the upper, but this lower part. So that's cool too. You know, waist swivel. Now this is out of whack because it sat lower. That's all right. The details as far as, like, you know, the pouches on the belt, let me get into that. I know I was just doing some articulation, but I forgot to go over this stuff. Looks like he's got like smoke bomb or grenades hanging off of himself right there. He's got a couple other pouches. And he's got a hole in the back here. You know, the straps come down, they go to the belt. You know, it would have been nice if they would have put some color in it, but, you know, hey, I guess you could always customize it yourself. Great little detail here. Another pouch in the back for holding, I guess, ammo clips or whatever for his sidearm. The sidearm, this does not move. I mean, you can move it up and down, don't get me wrong, if you move it, but it won't shift or move on you. So that's great. It's just like, you know, Dukes or Beachheads, you know, holster on their legs. His gloves, just painted black without the red knuckles on them, you know, like the original one. And then you have the pants. You know, you got the pockets in the pants. You have the detail in the pants. You know, we've seen it before. And then the boots, the straps in the back with the armor on the front. It's all stuff that we've seen before. So getting back to his articulation, you know, his arms can move out. He's got shoulder swivels in there, as you can see right here. Double jointed elbows, which actually come up really, really nice. So that's good. You know, that's good for holding that big gun. And then his knees, You know, they have double jointed knees, which come up. And that's about as far as you're gonna get right there with that. Then he has his drop down legs. As you can see, they go up and down. He has an upper thigh swivel here. Yeah. And then he has, does he have? Yep. He has a swivel here at the boot. And then he has his foot rocker, goes that far and that far up because of the armor blocking it here. Won't go any further. And then, you know, nice side to side hinge. So you could probably get him, you know, drop down the legs. He can do the splits, but you could probably get him in some pretty crazy poses where he's holding that big gun. I'm looking at everything. But yeah, so I mean, this guy is cool. I really, really love the face sculpt. I really like the way they did this guy. All right, so now that I got him all out of whack, I'll try and get him to stand back up. All right, let's straighten this out. All right, so now that we got Roadblock here, let me grab some of these accessories. So I'm gonna turn around and put his helmet on. So you just pop his helmet on here, and then his sidearm, just take it. It's a tight little fit, but it will not come out, and it will go all the way down. There it goes. See that? Boom. And it's not gonna come out at all. So that's cool. That's really cool. And then, you know, like his straps from when you're moving his body, like I said, you're gonna have to adjust them back because mine are all out of whack now. But that's all right. You know, they're meant to be moved. So that way you can, you know, you can pose these guys. So that, you know, it's gonna happen. All right. And then I'm gonna try and get this guy into a pose with this big gun of his. So I'll do my best here. So here we go. So I think, yeah, this hand here, sorry, I did forget about the wrist. He does have a wrist swivel, and his hand does go, this hand goes, well, side to side this way. Well, if you turn it, it will go up and down this way, which is cool. And then he has his bicep swivel as well. So I apologize for skipping a couple steps. And then this arm here, it also goes side to side. Actually, this one goes up and down. Oh no, they both go side to side. But if you turn them, then it's more up and down, I guess, right? So, all right. So, moving on, you're gonna have to open his fingers here. They're pretty tight. I'm gonna have to kind of open his fingers to get this gun in here. So, as I lay him down where you can't really see. My. Yep, slide it. There we go. So we got the first one in here. Let's get this arm bent a little bit. And there you go. So you're gonna have to kind of flip this. And then once again, you gotta open his fingers to kind of get that grip in there. Or try to slide it. Sliding it seems to work the best. Sliding seems to work the best when trying to pose this guy. So if you move his hands, so you got him off to the side, give him a little bit better of a stance, straighten him out. Let's turn his head a little bit. It's kind of a generic stance, right? So to speak. Let's try and get him to turn a little bit. Turn his head. Of course, he wouldn't be standing there with his legs, you know, completely square. I'm just trying to give him a little bit of a... This gun's pretty heavy. He doesn't want to really hold it up too much. Try and distribute that. There we go. That's a little bit better. Anyway, trying to get this guy posed out with this big gun is a little bit more difficult than what I thought it was going to be. There we go. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. So there he is, man. There he is holding his big gun. His big Gatling gun. I mean, this guy's ready to go kick some cobra butt. There we go. That's not bad at all. You know, not too shabby, I must say, for a big guy with a big gun. So let's see. Let me just do another thing. Let me get this hand off of here. Let's see if we can have him. I'm gonna say, kind of have him. I don't think I can get it because of the way, you know, because of his arm. Let's see. Almost. Oh, there we go. That's a big gun to be carrying behind the head like that. But he can hold it. He can hold it. Look at that. It's off camera, but yep. He can. That's not bad at all. Not bad. So let's take this out of here. All right. Let's take the sidearm out. Let's take the sidearm out and let's see how well that goes in. Still kind of turn it. Get it past trigger finger. There you go. Very nice. Very, very nice. Once again, you gotta straighten out his straps. It's all good. Let's give it a little turn. Huh. Not too shabby. I do say so myself. Kind of straighten him out a little bit. I know I'm not the greatest at posing. You know, I'm trying to do something new with these guys. You know, a little bit something different. You know, just trying to have a little bit of fun here with it. So yeah, I mean, there he is with his handgun. Yeah, very nice. Very, very nice. All right. So, with this guy here, I mean, look, I have to say, I know there's some reuse with him, and I'm okay with that. I don't have a problem with it. The vintage, you know, figures that we're getting, like, you know, this vintage Gun-Ho, not Gun-Ho, I'm sorry, Roadblock. I don't even know why I said Gun-Ho. But anyway, this vintage Roadblock, just like the Commando Snake Eyes with Timber, which I'm still waiting on mine. I mean, fabulous. Do we need another Snake Eyes? No. That Snake Eyes, yes, we need. But do we need 1,000 Snake Eyes? No. You don't need 1,000 different Snake Eyes. In my opinion, I think that a couple of them is one thing, but then, you know, you have tons of Roadblocks, tons of Snake Eyes, tons of Cobra Commanders, Destros. We have 2. You know, where's the vintage Storm Shadow? That's what I'm looking for. You know, what Hasbro brought to the table with this guy, what Hasbro has brought to the table with the vintage Snake Eyes and Timber, you know, fabulous. I'm still waiting to get mine in hand, and when I do, I'll do a review on them. You know, and they come out with another Zartan, which is cool, you know, but why didn't they just do it with the sunlight or just regular light that would change the color of his skin? That would have been cool instead of putting him in cold water. You know, whatever. Spirit, Quick Kick, Alpine, Bazooka. You know, it'd be good to see those guys. You know, it'd be good to see Wild Weasel and Copperhead and, you know, the Crimson Twins and Serpentor and yeah, okay, Dr. Mindbender and, you know, and stuff like that. That would be awesome to see, but they're taking so long to come out with these, and you know, but they keep reproducing the same figure. I'm glad they made this guy. They should have made this guy from the get-go right here. So on a scale of 1 to 10, in my opinion, I give this guy a 10, only because he's one of my favorite figures. I don't have any comparisons because I have everything put away, so I apologize for that. But if you guys can get this guy, get him. Don't pay tons of money for these things. It's ridiculous to pay, you know, hundreds of dollars to get these figures because you're chasing them or hunting them down. Please don't do that, because then it just makes everything worse for everybody else. Hopefully we're getting past that. Hopefully Hasbro will start putting these things out and getting them into stores where everybody can get them. You know, that's all we want to do as collectors, right? We just want to collect what we want to collect, get the figures we want to get, and move on with our lives. That's pretty much it. So anyway, guys, listen, I hope you enjoyed this review of Heavy Artillery Roadblock. I enjoyed doing it. Like I said, I'm getting back into the swing of things, so if I kind of sound off or, you know, whatever the case is, I apologize. I'm just, like I said, I'm just trying to get back into everything. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment down below, and I will catch you all on the flippity flip.
I ask myself the same question, fool. How did you get here? Garbo! That's easy for you to say, sucker. Now shut up. Get me!